Hello everyone, welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, we are back after quite an exciting adventure for more administrative post-adventure stuff. Once again, our players are...
Hi, I play Lance Corporal Higgimus. I'm a Giff fighter, and I'll be the accountant for this adventure.
I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon human fighter from asteroid near Brow, and I'll probably be looking bored for this adventure.
But you'll be
I'm
getting money.
Levalithana. Sorry?
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm an elven little wild mage, and I thank Lance Corporal Higgimus very much because Leva just sees figures and nothing else when she looks at accounting.
I'm Yeldan. I'm the Elven Ranger. I don't know. Yeldan's just
Ockar, human paladin. I'm probably gonna get called away a few times by my parents trying to set up for Thanksgiving. So be prepared for that.
Okay.
Hello, I am playing Lafdul Moonglade. He is a mischief maker thief. He likes to occasionally steal things, but for some reason he keeps healing people.
You should charge.
You're supposed to steal life, not give it.
Oh, I see.
You should be interested in the accounting Higgimus is doing.
He's not an evil cleric, so that's why he carries all the healing spells and not all the harming spells.
Oh, he could take the harm spells.
Ah.
He's not good.
Yeah, but does he really want to attempt touching the monsters when he could just smack them with a weapon?
It's up to him.
You can't backstab with a caused light wound.
That is true. You cannot backstab with a cause light wounds.
You could sneak attack, but that's another edition.
But then you suddenly go invisible and they just... It'll be like a severe case of back pain.
Slap him on the back really hard.
Him with a harm spell, or whatever that... Is it called harm in this edition, where it does like 100 or something points of damage?
Oh, no, it does. It leaves them with 1d4 hit points left. Doesn't matter how many hit points they have. It will leave them with 1d4 hit points left. Something like that.
You must take that spell, Lafdul.
Little bit high level for him.
Yeah, 6th level.
Little bit. It's gonna be a tiny bit of time away.
Actually, I've not found any scrolls that have the evil variation. Would they give me a malice to my alignment?
Yeah, it's a later edition where harm does 150 points of damage.
It would not give you a malice to your alignment, no. I mean, you're not good.
No, it's just I can use them and not feel bad about it.
And
so if harm does that, what does heal do?
Heal heals you pretty much fully. Just the one thing is that you can't overuse them. I mean, if you got a scroll, that's one-time use, so not too much of an issue. So, what do you guys want to start with this time?
Well,
right.
Braxon would start with selling knickknacks, which are probably worth 2 coppers.
All right, well, you can get some patty wax for that.
Does he have to give a dog a bone?
Maybe.
Been so long since I heard that.
And then send an old man rolling down the hill.
Wow. All right.
That was the dumbest thing I think we've done yet.
Oh, no, says the guy who fireballed the party.
Okay, I mean, out of character, dumbest thing we've done yet. In character, the fireball's the dumbest.
So, I was thinking, Leva or Lafdul, if you guys could do a detect magic sweep on the items that we got so far.
Sweet, we'll do them together. You get
Yes,
different
let's do it.
readings.
Let's do it.
First
okay.
of all, where are you doing all this? Are you going to be on the ship,
Oh
or
yeah.
are you going to be in a hotel?
On the dock. On the dock.
On the
Not in the ship. Not in the ship, and not in the hotel, because last time we demolished part of the hotel.
out in the open.
Wait, why are we
Mm.
identifying our magic items out in the open? They'll broadcast to everybody that we have magic items, and they can come steal it.
Well,
Yeah.
then let's do it in the ship, in the holding area, somewhere.
Why don't we take
somewhere
our ship?
big.
Please
Can
hold
we
yes.
not take our ship to like an asteroid somewhere? Do it
If
there.
only we owned an asteroid.
That's like a day's travel, though. You gotta
It
remember
is.
that.
It is over a day's travel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other problem is if we fly away from Brow and come back, we probably got to get charged docking fees again.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
How much is that? I thought it was just.
It's
oh,
not
it's
very
really
much.
purifying the air.
Why don't we sneak back into the building where the bad guy got splatted?
No, there's probably guards all over it.
Yeah.
Well, just have a look.
It's only been a day or so since we did that, so they're probably still doing some kind of investigation, gathering loot for their own uses because they're assholes.
Well, I mean, it's being repossessed by the crown now.
Repurposing it.
Yeah, if it's repossessed by the crown, I don't think we're allowed anywhere near it.
Okay, so on the ship.
Let's do it in the ship.
Okay.
Totally not going to blow up our ship.
No, we're not going to blow up a ship at
If we
all.
blow up the ship, then all owes us a new one.
Well, I don't think we'll be able to do that with not identify, but just detect magic to see if anything is magical, right?
She's a
It's a
wild
wall
mage.
surge.
It
She
could turn,
gets a
it could
fireball.
turn into a fireball for all we know.
Yeah,
definitely.
targeted on item.
Okay. So you go
I
ahead
will be doing it as well.
and detect magic. Now, in the end, Leva, it feels like it doesn't last as long, but that's the only unusual thing that happens. Felt like it should have lasted a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Okay, the only two items that are actually magical are the boots and one of the rings that you got off of Ryuto.
The silver ring with topaz.
I may have forgot that he had forgot to mention that he was wearing a second ring, but you picked it up, so
Oh, okay.
that was on me. He was
Oops.
wearing two.
What's that
rings.
second ring?
That second ring was a ring of two metals. Looks like it is electrum and another metal that you're not sure of right now. It's just like two metals intertwined.
Could Lafdul identify them?
Yep, that'll be appraising.
Really?
Yep.
I thought I'd need like metalworking or something to understand the metal type.
It's a ring. You're appraising the ring.
Right. It's a
Alright.
you know valuable metals. You don't roll for that though. I do.
Oh.
Because there's a chance that you're going to be wildly wrong.
That's fine.
Okay, the first item, let's see. Need to find the type of magic it is.
It's the ring of power.
A cursed ring. We haven't had any cursed items yet.
3 wishes.
Okay, Leva, the ring radiates alteration magic. And Lafdul, it radiates, let's see.
When a ring of 3 wishes,
That is gonna be
kinda
elemental
noticeable by
air.
having gems or something.
Hold on, I couldn't hear Ald. 1 sec.
Sorry.
Radiates elemental air. Lafdul.
Oh. Ring levitate, flying, water breathing.
Well, there's only one way to tell.
Alteration area.
Identification.
Apparently he did fly.
Yeah, it did. But we assumed that was his native ability.
Might not have been.
And for the boots, Leva, you're not able to tell any additional information other than it's magical, and Lafdul, it radiates magic of the sphere of animals.
I'm sorry, it radiates what?
The sphere of animal.
Okay.
Normal.
That's
Yeah,
what
animals.
Lafdul gets.
Oh,
for
so
the
that's a
boots.
priest enchanted thing.
No,
No,
it
not
could be like for
necessarily.
rangers, basically.
So-
or stealth animals.
Do you want to identify those people?
May as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't-
we
If you guys have pearls.
no. Yeah, hang on.
How much
We have
money
one
do
pearl,
I
but
have?
I hadn't done an appraisal on that pearl. Is it like a regular pearl?
You want to appraise it?
Yeah,
Your score is
Go ahead.
what?
The gem
14?
thing.
13?
13
Out of 100, or is that a?
out of a 20. Not very good because it's based off my intellect, so my intellect's pretty
You
bad.
are not sure how valuable that pearl is.
Is it
I would
bigger
say
than normal?
then
I would
let's hold
say
off.
another pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
I
bigger
agree.
than normal?
It is bigger than normal, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's more valuable.
Wasn't it a non-white pearl? I could be misremembering.
I don't know. I just had
Some-
the large pearl written down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think I agree with Lafdul. We should take another pearl for the identification.
If it turns out it's no one will give us over 100 gold, then we'll just use it, see if it works. So actually, no, does it have to be worth 100? We have to know it's worth 100. Or is it around 100?
It has to be 100 or more. So if you had a pearl that was worth 10,000 gold pieces, you could use that for a
Yeah,
single
but that
cast.
person who appraised it,
No, you would not. You do not need
it
to
would
know.
just not work.
Yeah, if it was not worth 100, the spell would just not work.
Would the pearl get used?
No. The spell would fail and the pearl would not get used if it was not worth 100.
Don't you have to swallow it though?
That's
I guess we just go visit our gem person and see if we can buy a pearl from him.
Well, the thing is like we've normally just ticked off how much, so it has to be
You
100
just
each.
go around the
Yeah, you can just go. I mean, you can just
bazaar.
pay 100 gold and say that you buy a pearl. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna pay 500 gold and buy 5 pearls.
Okay.
Okay.
Stockpiling.
Yeah, might as well, and we might be able to use this opportunity to identify more of the studs on the staff.
Okay. So Leva, you take a pearl. Let me do. What level are you again? 5? No, 4. Right.
Oh,
The
you haven't got.
Well, we
first
have two
stuff, but-
items. We have 2 items, so let's start with the boots.
Right. No, I was just double checking the level variation.
I'm level 4.
Okay. So you begin to identify the boots. Okay. Let me see what you discover. I had this up, but I moved away from it earlier. Okay, the boots are apparently capable of leaving different tracks.
Rabbit tracks.
No, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
We
Mhm.
found those odd tracks.
Yep.
These boots are made for walking.
I'm like, that explains the rabbit track. Did you do anything else, or is that it?
That was the first power. I mean, if you
There's
want
more
to,
powers.
keep going on that item.
That's still under the 1 pearl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's go on.
Okay, and this you understand is the last of it. It can vary tracks based on the mental command of the wearer. But the wearer, you'll have to experiment with them to figure out what exactly the capabilities are.
Who are they
Okay.
sized for? Human, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's too big for elves, or
No.
Oh,
They
Giff don't wear boots.
They're magical boots. They will fit, reasonable people.
So we can't put it on Higgimus?
Correct.
But Yeldan could.
Yeah, everyone else
could
can.
wear those.
Everyone else can wear them comfortably.
Higgimus, they start to stretch a bit and feel uncomfortable.
He'd have problems leaving rabbit tracks too. You know the small rabbits.
He'd be leaving hippo tracks.
No, but that's the magic of it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It leaves
Didn't
appropriately
we-
sized tracks.
Didn't we use detect magic on those tracks?
Well, that's one big rabbit.
The tracks themselves aren't necessarily magical.
Just the
I mean,
fact
once
that you
the
leave
tracks are
It's not-
left, they're left.
Okay, so what else is there left to identify?
This
got
is
the
a
ring.
ring.
Got that ring? Okay. The ring. It appears that the ring would allow you to float rather than crash to the ground.
Wow.
Oh, so it's like Featherfall or something.
No, Featherfall is falling. But if he says floating, then it would be floating.
Levitate?
No, I think that's what it is. It's a ring of feather falling.
Yeah, he said it sounded like feather falling.
Instead of just, if you jump off a building,
it-
instead of just falling straight down, you float down.
Alt?
Yeah.
Is it true floating or is it something like falling slower?
You would float to the ground rather than plummeting.
Well, think
No,
about it
it's-
like
okay.
this.
So
A guy flies, he's going to have something to stop him if he was magically disabled.
Mhm.
Okay, so it is a
Hmm.
Featherfall ring.
Can it do anything else?
That is the end of the spell.
Okay.
Typically, rings only have like one or two powers.
Hmm
One or
Usually
two,
only
yes.
one.
I would have detected another sphere. Mine doesn't fail, I think.
All right, who wants the boots?
Or we could just sell the boots.
We could give the boots to Lafdul for
Mhm.
what?
Do the
I
boots
think he
actually
gets
change?
use out of them.
Do the boots actually change your whole body or just your feet?
Just your feet.
And
Are
it
we
doesn't
sure?
change
Ah.
their feet. It just leaves
Oh, you can
track.
put them on and check for yourself.
I think Lafdul could make most use of it.
I won't object.
Or
Put
we
it
could
on my-
just sell them.
No, they are useful.
Yeah.
We don't have any magical boots as well either, so.
So Lafdul, you'll test them out for us. Go ahead.
Mhm. And now
Come be the guinea
Old
pig.
is asking who wants the ring of floating, and everybody says me.
Well, I'll pass because I already have a magical ring.
Who is most likely
You
to
do?
go on rooftops and fall down?
Braxon's got a
I can
magical
see where
ring
this is
too.
going.
I don't have any magic rings. My only magic item is my sword because my armor gets shredded.
Yeah, that's a good point there. The people with magic rings should wait until everyone's got one.
I don't want this magic ring though. I don't think I'll make any use out of it.
Out of the floating one?
Falling, hey?
I don't see myself in a falling situation unless things go really bad.
I actually see Lafdul most likely to use it.
Oh, because of
He
his
already
fondness,
has.
because of his fondness for running across roofs.
Yes,
And climbing
and
windows.
I don't know, Old. Are we talking with knowledge that we shouldn't have? I mean, we do. At least Leva knows that Lafdul is not always the most straightforward of us.
I have no problem with you guys discussing this out of character.
Lever,
I know that he likes to
Distribution-
run on rooftops, so
Distribution
this is
of
probably
magic
gonna save his
items.
life as he falls.
I'm
Okay.
good at climbing up on reefs. That's all you
Okay.
know.
All right, hold on,
Right.
guys.
So
Alright.
distribution of magic items should be fair for the party.
Hmm.
So it's perfectly fine to have this discussion out of character of
Okay.
this item is best, and I mean you can in character justify that however you want.
All right.
I think
Guys?
Lafdul should have both because he's, as we found out, he is not bad in getting up on the roofs, but he has the tendency to fall down.
And it'll keep him from dying if he falls off a cliff.
Yes.
I've got tumbling. I can tumble down a cliff.
No! This will save your
I'm
life.
not sure.
Hold on. Let's do this a different way. Who would like the ring?
I won't say no
No.
to it, put it that way, considering I do make use of it. And no
Okay.
one can fly yet.
Who else would like the ring?
I
I
have
wouldn't
no
say-
use for it.
I
I
wouldn't
was
say no to
thinking-
it, but Braxton's got a ring.
I
was-
wouldn't say no, but Leva has an amulet.
All right. We don't need to know that. But who wants the ring? Who else wants the ring? Besides Lafdul? Yeldan?
I was thinking about it, but I've been trying to think of whether or not I would ever be.
All right, just put your hat in the pool. Do you want the ring? Yes or no? We'll just do it like this.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put my name in. Yeldon will put his. Level will put hers in.
Braxon
Roll
Then
for
said,
we'll
it.
roll a d3.
well,
D4.
Braxon said he wouldn't say no.
And we can always trade the rings in given situation if we have to.
And I'll say no because I have no use for it whatsoever.
Why not?
Because
When
I
you
don't
fail climbing a rope, anyone
Just
can
a moment.
technically make use of it.
Yeah, he could make use. He could make use of it.
Well,
But
at
he's
the
saying
same-
he doesn't want it.
Yeah,
all right?
he
So
said he
just
doesn't
end
want
it.
it, so don't put his name in. Don't
I
force him
don't
to
want
put
it.
his name in.
Keep it away from me. I don't want it.
I'll pass on it.
Okay, so the three of you roll off.
Or we
Mhm.
could just pick a number and roll a d3. I'll
Yeah, the
pick two.
GM will roll 1d3 and we'll just pick a number.
The only thing I would say is if Lever gets the ring, she should call it Tate.
I
Why?
take dibs on 2.
One.
I'll be 1 then, I guess.
No, Leva's already won.
Yeah, she already took
Oh
one.
well, I guess I'm 3 then.
Okay.
Ooh.
Three.
It goes to Yeldan.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So
Oh, well.
all we know is that. Stop.
Since
Yeah,
seeing
you
as
get
Lever
some-
didn't. Sorry, go on.
I was only going to
Oh,
say have some rope arrows for him. Then he could just make use of it in case he falls down his rope arrows or slips.
So next up is the boots.
I have a question in between since we mentioned existing amulets and charms. Do I actually know that my amulet is not worth anything anymore?
It still
The
radiates
Brooch
magic.
of
doesn't it?
shielding.
It looks slightly broken.
No, some of the emeralds are dull and don't appear, lustrous anymore and stuff like that. But others seem perfectly fine.
So do I actually know that it's
Still radiates magic.
Okay?
Got so many charges left on it.
How many
That's-
emeralds
Do I
are
even
left and
know
how many
that?
That is a
charges?
reasonable out of character assumption. I don't have a problem with you out of character knowing that.
Okay.
I mean, basically, when all the emeralds are dull and dead and don't appear valuable anymore, then you know it's no longer doing its function, and it will probably stop radiating magic at that point.
Okay. Ah, yes, the boots. Not for me.
Who wants the
say-
boots? Lafdul's got his name in it. Anybody else want the boots?
I'm
Oh.
I'm just gonna say we should sell them. To being
Lafdul
So you
wants
don't
the
want
boots.
the boots?
You don't want the boots.
I do want them because they could be useful for me.
I only want to know if you want the boots. I don't want to know anything else.
I'll be number 2 then.
Mhm.
Anybody else want the boots?
Nope.
Okay. Guys, go ahead and pick your numbers.
They did.
We have 1 and 2.
Alt, could you roll for them?
I am.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, Lafdul.
Well done,
Oh.
Lafdul.
I was
Congrats.
actually expecting you to win that, funny enough. Okay, what they What can you give us a small description of the boots? What they made from?
They are black knee-high leather boots.
Oh, black, ideal. It kind of goes with the whole black theme that my character's got. Being a mischief maker.
So, basically, you will just need to experiment and try to get them to leave different tracks and stuff like that.
I look at Higgimus. Can I put them on? I'm gonna look at Higgimus and try and look at his feet and to try and wheel the boots to imitate his footprints.
Okay, keep in mind that you're on the ship right now. There's not much to leave footprints in.
Yeah, you have to go
There's
out
some
and walk
flour.
on dirt.
Yeah,
Sawdust, flour.
you can put some stuff like
We're not
that.
putting flour on the floor of our ship. That's stupid.
We get the
That's
crew to clean it
Sawdust.
up.
They were working on the ship, so there must be some sawdust around.
That's
I mean,
what
you
I
could
was
just get it
thinking.
cleaned up.
Can we just go out and test this outside? Why do we have to do it on the ship?
Yeah.
I mean, there is kind of parkland on Brawl. You can go to some place on Brawl that has some parkland if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. That's not stupid.
Okay.
Okay. Note to self: Paladin's a clean freak. So Yeldan and Lafdul, you guys got your items written down?
You're lucky
so I
I'm a
can relate?
paladin or
Yeah.
I punch you.
Yeah,
Yeldan, do you have your items written down?
yeah, I wrote down ring of floating down under armor.
Okay. It's braided with electrum and something else.
No,
care about-
no.
Where
That's
is that?
that one. That's the non-magical ring. This one is where is it? That is the one with topaz on it.
The topaz is a floating one.
Okay.
It's a silver ring with a rectangular topaz on it.
What is the powers on the boots? I can just change my footprint on command.
Basically,
Could you have one boot do one kind of footprint and the other one do another kind?
Of course.
Experiment with them.
So none of the other items are magical?
We didn't take his robe or anything, did we?
How do you
his robe
Oh.
was pretty damaged.
did you
Clothing.
put the item just?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'll put it in Discord for you.
All right, so Lafdul, you are going to a park and you're trying to emulate
Big
Higgimus's
Giff.
footprints.
Big Giff footprints.
Okay, you start
While
walking
tiptoeing.
around, and the footprints that you leave behind are clearly not Giff footprints, but they are about the size of an ogre's feet.
What's the difference between an ogre and a Giff size, height-wise?
Not much difference in height-wise, but ogres have very human-like feet, whereas Giff have more rounded feet.
So it's basically more, well,
Try
Yeah.
rabbits.
Might be Shou type creatures.
oh.
Ogre
What
is not
about
a Shou type.
what about a fox? Or of some description.
So you try to picture a fox, and you turn around. The footprints that you're leaving behind are definitely canine, but they're larger than foxes. They look like they're maybe wolf footprints. And no, they don't wear anything while you're wearing them.
Rabbits.
Yeah, I'll try rabbit. I don't know if I'm expending the magic on this. That's the downside.
You definitely display some rabbit footprints.
Okay, well, that'll do for now.
How about deer?
No, I'm not going through the entire animal kingdom.
How about some feline type? So a cat footprint variety.
He said he was good with what he'd figured out so far.
Yeah.
You don't want him being accused of being a cat burglar.
oh,
man.
oh.
Someone went there.
I
Um,
was wondering if
Braxton, you
someone
get
was
25
gonna do
experience
that.
points.
What?
That was too good. I have to reward
Oh,
the good pun.
Damn it! I went to the trouble to set it up.
Lafdul, do you think you could help us out with figuring out how much some of these things are worth?
I will give you my best guess. He looks enthusiastic.
Okay. What items do you want to start with?
I have no idea.
The ring with the 2 metals braided.
Okay. You identify the other metal as mithril, but you are unsure what the value is.
Very valuable.
Very valuable because mithril.
Yeah, but it's got. Was it magical? This was a plain one,
This is
wasn't it?
plain,
A topaz one.
The
Yeah.
topaz one is I have now.
Could be enchanted down the line. We could
Uh,
enchant it.
Silver bladed naginata.
I don't think I can appraise that.
It's got silver and gold
Is
characters
it-
written to the blade.
Is it ornate?
It is ornate.
All right, I'll try that then.
Let's see. Where did I put this in my list? You are pretty sure that is worth in excess of 1,000 gold pieces.
I tell the party, but I shrug.
Do you think we'll be able to sell it though?
Probably
Maybe.
a collector.
Eventually.
So we're collecting a lot of stuff. We're gonna have to do like an auction house at some point.
The fine suit of ceremonial armor.
Mm.
That's a bit out of my league, surely.
It's ceremonial.
And it's
If the GM says yes, then yes. Lafdul waves his hands over it.
it's an art piece more than anything else.
Yeah, it basically is. And again, I mean, you're not familiar with the armor itself, but you've seen some of these types of display pieces, and you kind of figure that armor in the ceremonial armor in the east and ceremonial armor in the west kind of going to be the same thing if they're in similar conditions and everything like that. You would estimate that that's about 1,000.
Yeah, probably.
All right,
worth a
so
lot
the
more.
Naginata is over 1,000.
2-foot statue of a chimera.
That I have a spell for that. That could be useful for a ship. Put it on a ship. I can animate it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a spell scroll.
But it might make the statue worthless afterwards. But
You
I
think-
will do an appraisal. See
You
how
think
much
that
it's worth
could
then.
go for about 400 gold pieces?
All right, we're keeping it. Goes on a ship.
400 gold pieces.
By the way, would I know if animate statue will literally pull its paws out of the what it's attached to? I assume.
Either that or it would split apart and walk on the base. I'd have to go look at the spell.
Yeah. So it just isn't going to animate and be stuck.
No, it would not.
That's yeah. All right.
It would not. That
Yeah.
would would defeat the purpose of the spell.
That's what I was
2
worried
feet
about.
is not that big, though. Just saying. First
Yeah,
off.
but it
target
can
a
be
much-
harmed by magical spells, if I remember. Items. I will look it up. Well,
Okay.
An extra person in a fight.
What's the next item that you want to appraise?
Large drinking horn.
Okay, Lafdul, you think that is from a dragon, the horn,
Ooh.
and you think that could probably fetch 1,000.
Do I know what type of dragon?
No.
Yeah, I'd say it's a valuable drinking horn. Someone would really appreciate that. Probably a
Cedar.
gift.
Yeah. Cedar coffer with brass bindings and hinges.
Just automatically assume yes when I'm looking up the spell.
That is a fine piece of work, and that would also go in excess of 1,000 gold pieces. Very fine craftsmanship.
All right. Pendant of a bee in flight. Can I do a heraldry check on that?
On the bee?
Yeah, the pendant with a bee in flight.
Can I do a religion
you're
check
pretty
on it?
sure it's not a heraldry device.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that you would know just from looking at it.
Okay.
It looks to you like it's just a piece of jewelry. It's made of pewter, and it's around 100 gold pieces.
Hmm.
All right. The torque.
Did we ever work out whether that was a neck talk or a wrist talk?
I would say it's a arm torque.
No, talk.
Okay, that Lafdul you recognize as being made of platinum now that you get a good look at it. And the eyes are made of topaz, and that is a fine piece of jewelry worth somewhere around 4,000 gold pieces.
I tell the party that it's worth a lot of money.
Wow.
All right.
The bracelet.
Okay, that, now that you get a good look at it, you recognize as being made of mithril. You think it might be elven, and that is worth 8,000 gold pieces.
What? What was it made from? Mithril.
Mithril, yeah. Mithril with emeralds.
Okay.
Mithril is like super
Yeah.
valuable. It's
It seems about right.
All right, next.
The stones.
Okay.
gem.
The two turquoise pieces, they're not particularly valuable. They're only about 5 gold pieces each. And next up, the black Cabicon stone is in fact jet, and that's worth 50 gold pieces. A little bit of letdown after the mithril bracelet, huh?
Yeah. Jesus.
So little thing about the
I can't animate. It's not big enough.
Oh.
It's 3 to 12 feet tall.
Aw. Well, just have to go trade it in for a
I am so sad.
3-foot tall statue.
If you, I would go for the biggest size statue.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know that it matters. Does it say that it matters? Does it say that it...
I've wrote
does
it
more
in
damage?
Discord. I'm reading it. Can be made of wood, stone, crystal. Oh.
Has
Well.
Lafdul mentioned this in character or out of character?
He's toyed around with saying that he's found some scroll that can animate a statue.
Okay, do you want a statue carved?
Yes.
Or it could. It said
You've
wood.
got carpentry, not sculpting.
Might
It
look a
did
bit
say
ugly.
It said wood.
Yeah, it can be done from wood.
Yeah, but I think Ald's saying it would look ugly.
Just make it look like a broken sword.
I'm
Oh,
saying
no.
that I'm not entirely sure that it would count as a statue.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Brax
the
is more of a
purposes of-
function over form type of guy right now.
He's a carpenter. But he's not just a carpenter, but he's a spelljamming carpenter. He works on ships.
Gotcha. So large pearl.
That was already attempted and failed.
Oh, it failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
failed.
couldn't tell.
Obviously, he's no big expert on pearls.
Better than you. He looks at him. Yeldan.
Oh, so quick note about that mithril bracelet. So for the treasure that I rolled up for Ryuto, you get different, items for the treasure table, and under the art objects, which is what all pieces of jewelry and statues and stuff like that are, I rolled double zeros, which means it's the most valuable item that you can generate.
Wow.
Not to say that
Ooh.
8,000 is the most valuable that you can ever possibly get.
But out of that chart that you're rolling on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've never rolled double zeros on that before.
That's like
Nice. Good.
equivalent to rolling 100, right?
Yeah, it's 100. All right, so next.
Did you have something else?
I've got stuff.
Why did I not write down? Could have sworn I wrote down everything. Oh no.
Well,
the
too late for that now.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's some other stuff that that you guys picked up.
From where?
Well, yeah, we got stuff in those other chests. We're assuming from a different adventure.
I got written
Nope.
down 2 katanas and a nodachi that Braxon picked up.
They weren't
Oh.
magic, though, were they?
They're not magical and they're not special.
Oh, you
Okay.
could have priced them still like that.
No.
What else did we have?
This is all the stuff that.
Did
Just
we open
roll
up
Oh,
this
I apologize,
this
I
coffer
apologize.
that we found?
Yeah, a lot of these items were in that coffer.
Yeah, I apologize.
Okay.
There's all those items we took off of Humiko. Is that where you're getting at?
Oh yeah, yeah. That with Braxton, we better take all her presents away, just in case they're dangerous or worth anything.
Yeah.
Turns out they weren't. But
I don't know, yeah, then maybe you should wear them. See if you get possessed. Totally won't cast a spell on them.
Okay, unfortunately, Lafdul's record with pearls continues, and he's not sure how much the pearl earrings are worth.
Yeah, I don't eat pearls. I might make it a thing with laughter. You just can't identify pearls.
The silver ring that she had has blue quartz stones on it, and that is worth 400 gold pieces.
Ooh. Well, the guy was obviously rich, so...
400, you said?
Yeah, 400. The hairpin, the ivory hairpin with a dangling gold ornament, is worth 300.
Expensive. Guess who's lavishing on this lady?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who was it
Yeah.
who didn't want this stuff?
well, considering he had that freaking mithril armband in there,
It kind of makes sense now.
And the necklace, you recognize the stones on it as lapis lazuli, but you're not sure how much it's worth.
I think I've identified Lapis before.
no,
I'm not saying I know what the price is. If that was the benchmark,
we haven't picked up lapis before.
haven't we?
I'm pretty sure you have it.
What gem was it in the ring?
Blue quartz.
Oh, this is where I should be keeping note of all the gems.
Identified.
I did kind of sort of.
There
at one
is
point.
one other item that I know you guys kept.
Oh, there's the kimono,
The
right?
kimono.
The kimono it's fine and everything, but you can't easily resell it.
Oh, okay.
And Lafdul doesn't
Is
know
it
clothes anyway.
Personable.
I mean, you
item.
could resell it, but you wouldn't get anywhere near as much for used clothing as.
What type of dress type is a kimono? Is it just like smart dress?
It's a robe.
Oh,
I mean,
It's a
I'm not sure what you're asking.
dressing
Uh,
robe,
no,
essentially.
no,
A dressing
disguise
robe with a
or
belt.
fitting
A dressing robe with a belt. A very fancy dressing robe.
Well, I mean, you could have cheap kimonos and you can have expensive kimonos. I mean, you know, it's.
No, I was just wondering if it was a very specific type of clothing.
I mean,
Can you
this
tie the
only
belt?
use
Lafdul, can you tie the belt?
I don't know that expression.
It's that's not an expression. It's kimono belt. Part of the kimono's wear is how to tie the belt.
If you didn't know what kimono is, I don't think he knows how to tie the belt.
Oh, okay.
I know what a kimono is, but I didn't know.
It's held in place by a belt. It's a. Have you seen judo or jiu-jitsu or something like that? Masters.
Yeah.
So you know they have a belt,
Yeah.
and that belt is tied in a very particular knot.
Oh, yeah. No, I get you.
And kimonos are the same, except the belt, the knots, and are much more. What's the word? They're much more difficult to tie.
Most
You know,
people
the-
need
Anyway.
help. I believe that most people need help to actually put one on properly.
Okay.
There's
Well-
one last item that you guys picked up.
Does anybody know what it was? Because I didn't write it down, I guess.
I
And
still
there was
have
a
the
reason
tea.
why you didn't write it down.
I still have the tea.
The
I don't
tea is
think
tea.
that's
There's a reason why I didn't write it
Yeah,
down.
there was a reason why you didn't write it down.
Somebody
Was
else
this-
picked it up.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
If you
Yeah,
know
well,
what
tell
it is,
me,
then
say.
say it.
Yeah, say.
The harp.
Yeah, that's the item I got, though.
Right, but you never praised it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, well, the praise.
I was like, oh.
All right, that is worth 600 gold pieces.
Yeah, really? Such
God.
What? What? Are you disappointed at the value?
Yes, I am, actually. Considering I
600
could have been,
gold
like,
pieces.
killed for that.
Well, clearly, I should not be giving you guys mithril bracelets worth 8,000 gold pieces. Then, jeez.
No, you shouldn't give
Yeah.
us anything
Well,
worth less than 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, Lafdul's been spoiled now, so.
Apparently so. Jeez.
Right, who wants to go sell
You
stuff
know,
with me?
You know, if
I'm
you
with you.
Yeah, I'm
playing it
going
my
with
way, you'd be telling Braxon how many copper pieces everything was worth that he picked up.
One.
Oh, should
Pretty
we
sure
should
katana's
we
worth
check
more
out?
than one, but
Should we check out and refill the pouch?
Yeah.
Didn't we
Uh,
have a crewman doing that?
No.
No.
no,
No,
we-
Old didn't want us to automate it. We have to do it every session.
I will
Okay.
automate it on long journeys where it's like, okay, the trip takes 2 weeks. I will do
Okay.
that, but no, you guys have not been checking it.
a little distracted.
Okay.
All right. I would suggest that if we're going to be away from the bag for several days, that we fill it up with copper pieces,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because the best rate of exchange was to do it every day, wasn't it? With
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
we
Biggest
did we
ones.
confirm whether or not it keeps on upgrading, or do they have to be reinserted into the bag?
It keeps upgrading.
Yeah.
All right, that's good then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so subtract 10 copper pieces from your party treasure.
'Kay.
And add 10 platinum
Oops.
pieces.
1 second.
I think we figured out the best value was silver to gold.
Pretty sure the best value is gold to platinum.
It's
Copper
like
to
1 to
platinum.
5, isn't it?
If you're
Yeah,
doing one
platinum is
day,
5
if you're
gold.
doing one day, then I'm pretty sure gold to platinum is the best.
Yes. But if we don't, because we keep forgetting, then
Right.
copper to platinum.
Yeah. Copper to platinum is better than nothing over a week.
Yes.
All right, so
And
you got
it
that?
just
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I got that. I got a question. Does it, if we stuff the bag full, does it just not do anything?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I think
10
10 is the maximum.
10 is the limit.
Yep.
It can hold 100 coins, but 10 is the limit of what it can transmute.
But I mean, like, say we have 100 copper coins in there.
It
10
doesn't do
of them
anything.
I know will
No.
transmute.
No.
It just
It
doesn't do
anything.
anything.
No.
If you put 11 coins in, the magic does not function.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. We actually tested that out at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I've slept since then. So
I've slept since then.
You've probably slept a few times, but only a few times. All right, so now, Higgimus, your shields are ready.
yay.
So you were able to pick up a medium shield and a small shield made of the snail shell.
You have to show them off.
Does someone have artwork of a rainbow-colored shield? Because I sure don't.
Let's have a look.
So
Well,
you won't
yes.
know exactly what the effects are until you actually start using them. But you've got
What
them.
kind of shield look do you want?
No,
there's
no, I was joking. People can do a Google image search if they want.
And a small shield.
Yeah, so a medium and a small.
Cool.
And you'd already paid for them, so you stop by. The smith is very proud of the work. Shows it off to you.
Does he put his hallmark on there?
They're kind of heavy. I mean, heavier than you might have expected, but not too heavy to be unwieldy kind of thing.
Gotcha. Do I think that somebody smaller than me could handle them?
Yeah.
Are they scaled down?
They're.
As in,
I'm really
then
not
they go
going
up
to,
a category for
I'm not
us.
really going to micromanage shield sizes too much. I mean, if it's a medium shield, it's a medium shield, regardless of who uses
But
it.
the Giff is like 9 foot. It'll be like a buckler to him if he used my medium shield.
Not really.
All right,
It
a
would have
small
the same
shield then.
effects.
It just Legends of Zelda's, where it changes shape.
No, they can block different projectiles.
Right, but it's based on the size of the shield, not the size of the person.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, Higgimus, because of his size, can more easily use a large shield than you could. I mean, that's certainly an advantage that he has, but I'm not going to say that his medium shield is a large shield for you, or your small shield is a buckler for him. That's just too
How
much.
easily could he use a tower shield?
It's just too much micro.
I wanted him to have a parvis so I could hide behind it. Or pavis, whatever you want to call it.
It would just hide behind him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't. I'm already hiding behind Higgimus whenever there's a dangerous
Two
situation.
people can hide behind him. He's that big.
I am large. I test out the shield. I kind of play with it a bit. I'm like, oh, this is work is great. Thank you very much.
I am glad you like it. There's definitely some magic in it, but I'm not sure how long it'll last.
Lafdul jests. Hold it up, I'll shoot an arrow at it. Let's see if this blacksmith's worth
Wait.
his money.
We have to. Let's identify it in that case.
Well, I'm pretty sure only he went to the blacksmith to pick up his shield.
I don't know. I mean, if other
Higgimus,
people wanted to go with him, I don't.
Higgimus, would you? I said I was going to go with Higgimus.
Yeah,
Higgimus, do you want us to identify it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's worth spending a pearl on that. I will lean over to the counter to the Is he a blacksmith? Is that what we call him still? Yeah, the blacksmith, and I'll tip him. Armorsmith, and I'll tip him. And I'll say, "This is genuinely great work. Thank you very much." And I'll tip him.
I appreciate it. How much are you tipping him?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not stating an amount, or?
Give me a second. I accidentally unplugged my pike.
Yeah, you're back.
Probably like, how much did they cost to begin with?
They were pretty expensive. I don't remember though. You paid in advance.
Yeah.
Might have been... I think it was like 500 or something like that.
500. Well, I only have 2 gold pieces. And... you know what? It's just money. I'll flick him a aquamarine.
Okay.
Was that like 500?
Yeah, that's all I got, though.
I
And
could have
you-
given you like a Jess or something.
And you think 100 is too much to identify it?
you know that you could, like, since you do have money that hasn't been distributed yet, you can just say that you're paying in
Yeah.
advance.
Well,
Go
I
negative.
didn't want to cheat like that, I
It's
guess.
not-
Okay,
Just
yeah.
say give him 50 gold. Just reserve it off your
Okay.
character sheet.
I mean, yeah, as long as you're keeping track that you know, you're going to be 50 less than what everyone else is getting, so to speak. Whatever.
I
Okay.
know I'm gonna
Well, I just
put
put myself at
the
negative
rest of you.
48, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll tip him 50 gold.
Okay.
5 platinum.
He
I
he
don't
is
know.
quite appreciative of it.
Yeah.
And let me see something. Okay. All right, I will have to make notes of exactly what the effects are. Are you gonna share one of those shields with anyone?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well,
I don't know who yet, though.
fair enough.
Depends who Higgimus
Oh.
likes most.
Lafdul will probably shrug and say it's shiny. I don't like shiny things. I like to hide.
As I'm walking away, I'll kind of like tilt my head a little bit, be like, and turn back around. Do you know very much about what the going rate for like mithril jewelry and stuff like that is, by any chance, or would have a guess?
Well, it depends on the workmanship. Depends on how much mithril it is. I don't usually do jewelry.
Okay.
But
I just
no,
have
mean,
this ring here, and couldn't quite figure out how much it would be worth.
let me take a look at it.
Okay.
It's pretty good work. Looks human.
Except for the rust spot.
Oh man,
If anyone gets that reference.
I do. I'll give you 500 gold pieces for it.
Look back towards the group. What do you guys think?
Yeah. If you want to sell it.
It's not the magical one.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. You
Alright.
can assume
Rest
he's
of you're
being
good.
honest, so.
I got no idea.
All right, I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay. There you go.
Alt starts cackling loudly. Ha ha ha! That was worth 6,000.
No. 20,000. Anyway, what?
Don't kill him.
Do you guys just want to like fast forward selling the other items, or do you want to like keep some for trophies, or what?
I'm thinking about that.
We got 2 harps to sell.
Glaive, or sorry, that Naginata.
I thought we sold the other harp.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
we didn't.
Nobody offered us a good price for him.
Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't like the offer.
Is everybody okay with selling everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so. Higgimus has his trophy from this adventure,
The head.
which I need to get that taxidermy, by the way.
Yeah, let's see. How much is that gonna cost?
What was that for a head, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's you kind of have to go to, you know, I mean, like you start out with some of the reputable taxidermists, and they basically are like, no way,
I'll take it to the same place I got my eye stock taxidermed.
Yeah,
One's
but
monster,
so
one's humanoid.
yeah, they refuse because there's a big difference between an eye stalk of a clearly non-humanoid monster and something that, while monstrous, is clearly humanoid. They're like, That's a little bit gross.
Yeah, getting grossed out by it.
You do find a less than reputable taxidermist who is willing to do it for 200 gold pieces.
200.
Yep.
How much was the eye stock?
I don't even know
Chump
what charge
change.
you for that.
Don't do it. This head's going to animate at night and talk to you.
Don't give Lafdul ideas.
How about the horn? Can we just chop off the horn?
Sure.
Or was there any other identifying things? Like, did it have like fangs and stuff too?
It did, but the horn is the biggest part.
How big is the horn? You make a drinking horn out of it.
Not that big.
Maybe
Yeah, we'll
for
just do
human?
the horn. I didn't realize this was going to be an issue. I don't know why.
Isn't like you could have it cut into ivory into chest pieces or something. I don't know.
No, we'll
Walk
just
him
do the
out.
horn.
You can
Walk him
easily
out
get
with a head.
the horn sliced off, and if you want it like mounted on something, that'll just be a few gold pieces, like 5.
Oh, you could have had it mounted on your shield.
A little bit late
Well,
for that.
I have a question about something unrelated.
Mhm.
How many weeks did we say it would take me to craft that full plate armor again?
I think that was 12 weeks or something like that, or even more.
It was
Okay,
pretty
I'm
long.
already 3 weeks into crafting it. So, how many weeks do you think it'll be between now and the next adventure in game time?
Probably not that much, unless
Halfway
people
through next
want
year.
to spend time. But most
Maybe
people,
a week.
Well,
most
I
people
plan
don't
to
need that.
spend time crafting stuff.
Most people don't need to spend any time. So
Yeah, like I can craft arrows out of base.
If you hired apprentices and stuff.
All right, I'm just going to go with the horn in this case.
Speak and check up arrows.
all right, so you just want to like quickly sell everything.
Yeah, if we could.
All right, let me.
I got 1 magic arrow.
One
more than
everyone else, as someone would say.
All right, let me
would-
quickly total up everything and see. Well, first of all, was there anything that anyone wanted to keep? You can figure out how to distribute the funds afterwards.
Wasn't
No.
there boxes? What boxes did we have? Like, I might buy it off the party or whatever.
Well,
The
cost-
cedar coffer with brass bindings and hinges, engraved with symbols of apples, grapes, dates, and pomegranates. That was 1,000 plus.
Was it? Mm.
The price I think to wait like 9 weeks in game time. I can have a set of full play for the next adventure.
I don't think
I'm
anyone
not
I
that
wants
don't
that.
desperate yet.
I don't think that.
All right, but
Yeah.
real fast, is there anything that anyone
No.
wants to keep?
Was there anyone after those katanas?
No.
No.
'Cause
Not
people
really.
seemed to be after them until they found out they weren't going to be good.
Well,
I don't. I thinking about it as a cool weapon, but I was like, there's no need.
Well, I know Higgimus was talking about souvenirs and stuff.
yeah, that Naginata. I'm still up in the air if I want.
Well, I'm not-
or
I'm not gonna
It's
total-
a
I'm not
gift-sized
putting those in
tomato chopper.
We got a couple of katanas and a nodachi.
I just don't want to take a weapon proficiency for it. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think.
what I was.
No, I just wondered if you wanted to hang them on the wall.
Oh, yeah, that might be cool. The Nodachi might be cool to hang on the wall. I'll take
We
that.
could get a Shou crew member that all doesn't want to micromanage.
But again, all right, is there anything of the valuable items that you guys want to
Oh,
keep?
sorry.
It's fine.
No.
No. Okay. What about the pearl?
So I would sell the pearl
Yeah.
first.
We'll see what we can get for it.
I'm just totaling everything up.
What I will
And
say
I'll give
was
you a
that,
total.
that with
Just
that
to be quick.
mithril bracer, wouldn't it? It's not really part of the set of the other stuff, but it might go together because it's still mithril. People might assume it's part of the set.
It was the only mithril item other than one of the rings he was wearing, which had a little bit of mithril. on it.
No, the other mithril stuff we found. With
Oh,
the
the-
rods and the
the
tiara
diadem?
and stuff. Yeah.
The diadem. I
You could
think we were holding
Fake
off
cough.
Yeah,
because
no,
they're
I'm not
part of
including those in the
things,
total
those
right
box
now.
things.
Yeah, we were holding on to those because we weren't too sure what to do with them.
Yeah, I was thinking we could get more money if we add that to it. I don't know. I thought breaking the fourth wall a bit there by saying that, but.
All right, I'm including that old harp in it, but I'm not including those other items that you
Old
got in the
harp?
puzzle boxes. Yeah, the one that you tried to sell earlier.
The golden sea harp.
All right.
Okay, so this will basically be a week of, selling stuff, maintenance.
Wheeling and
everyone's
dealing.
hit points are back up to full.
Silver arrowhead. Does that what? Well, would I have to roll my weaponsmithing to see if they could fix that up?
If you wanted to spend a little bit of time at Ockar's place, you could reforge those into regular silver arrowheads.
Well, I only have one apparently written down that was salvageable, so.
I mean, you can just spend a couple hours there getting that taken care of if you want.
Yeah, that works.
And I won't have it cost anything. Okay, so you sell the pearl earrings, the silver ring with blue quartz, the...
One second. Pearl earrings.
Yeah, the pearl earrings.